Hello everyone, my name is Simon, otherwise known as Loco, and this time it's going to be time for a new series of videos. This time it's going to be none other than a hardcore let's play of Diablo 3. I know a lot of people have been already doing this, and I actually got a few messages of people asking me to do this, so I really want to go ahead and actually just do it myself. I know there's already a bunch of people doing those kind of videos, and a lot of people actually already died in the game and actually failing them already, but I'm going to start a hardcore witch doctor hero. I'm gonna start him as hardcore, as you can see right there, and I'm going to name him Loco. Of course, I've never actually played a witch doctor. I already got a level 60 barbarian, however. But let's just get started. So, permanent death. You have but one life, eager hero. If you die, though your deeds will be remembered, you shall not return again. Customer service will not revive a fallen hero for any reason. All of your hero's items will be lost forever upon death. So yeah, that's the idea with hardcore. Actually, when you are playing hardcore, you actually lose all your stuff when you die. That's the big deal in this kind of play, because, well, as soon as you lose anything, you will just lose all the stuff that you ever had on this character, and you will just, your character will get deleted, I think, and it will at least not be accessible anymore. So this is the big deal right now. So you are not allowed to make any mistakes, even if it's lag, or even if your internet disconnects or whatever. Or your internet provider decides to kick you out for just a minute and you were in a fight that moment in time, you actually just lose all your stuff and just die. So, as you can see, I just created my first character, or not my first character, my first hardcore character. And we are just gonna go ahead and actually check out this cutscene for now. However, I don't feel like shutting up at the moment, so I'm just going to keep talking. So, witch doctors, I know there's a lot of people already playing hardcore, but most of them are either playing barbarians or wizards or whatever of them. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and get a witch doctor. Mainly just because a lot of people aren't really playing it, and I'm really wondering why. I played a witch doctor just a little bit, actually. I played a witch doctor just to check out the class. I played it for like 20 minutes or so, and I really want to see how it was, but man, it's a really difficult class. I already found myself in a lot of difficult situations, but yeah, so let's just get started. Looks like we are on the first part of the game at this moment in time. Oh, there we are. So yeah, the fallen star is near. Our first enemy, it's dead already. There we go. So yeah, let's check out what abilities I have at the moment. I actually got a poison dart, and I got a melee attack. So yeah, just gonna use my poison dart for now. I'm just gonna go ahead and actually shoot all those guys, because, well, it's pretty much everything that I need to do right now, right? So I already finished actually game partly on hardcore as well. I actually finished the first act on hardcore. It got a lot more difficult after that one, but yeah, it fell on blah blah blah. So the idea is that there's actually a fallen star right now, and we really don't know what's going on. A lot of things changed because of this fallen star, and well, here I am. I don't actually know how I got here because I wasn't listening to the opening cutscene, but yeah, we are just going to go ahead and keep the story. Probably a lot of you already know the story of Diablo 3, but it's still fun to listen through it anyway. So right now we are gonna go to Leah in the Slaughtered Calf Inn. And we actually reached the first checkpoint. Not that we are gonna need checkpoints anyway, we're only gonna need checkpoints if I log off the game. So, yeah, already the first thing that I noticed, this is your gold. Don't spend it all in one place. So your gold doesn't get, in a normal character, in softcore game, actually all your gold gets shared among all your characters, but in hardcore, apparently, you just start off with 0 gold. I actually got a simple knife that's pretty much nothing, and I got a minor health potion. I wonder if my stash is shared. Let's check it out really quickly. Probably not. Nope, actually I got no space here either at all, so this is really all I have, and it's going to be really interesting. How long I'm going to survive? Oh, actually I cancelled that talk for on accident. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, she basically told me that I gotta go and look for an uncle named Deckard Cain. So we had a few people actually standing up.
Under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing.
Actually, I already got a secondary skill, so I just went up to level 2. Yeah, I'm level 2 already. And I got my first ability, which is Grasp of the Death. Ghoulish hands reach out from the ground, slowing enemy movement by 60% and dealing 20% weapon damage as physical for 8 seconds. Okay, that's okay. Let's just get that done. Leah?
Overwhelm us all unless something is done.
Yeah.
There is a deep sickness.
I really like my voice though.
It can be healed.
I feel like I'm like from Africa or something.
With Captain Rumford at the gate.
That sounds so racist, but that's how the movie sounds. So blame Hollywood for that, guys. If you think I'm racist, I'm not. But blame Hollywood for my racist African shit. So here we go. We actually have to go back to the Captain Rumford at the gate of New Tristram.
How can I help to fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Oh, you're such a badass, Captain Rumford.
Save their people. I will honor it.
Okay.
I have seen you fight. Strike at the Wretched Mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
Okay.
Attacking the barricades!
So, as you can see right there, we actually have the first quest. We just started, well, I think this is the second quest or whatever. It's probably actually the first, because it's really the early part of the game at this point in time. It's not really that hard, but right now we actually have to first kill the strongest monster we met so far, which is a Wretched Mother. Wretched Mother, of course, vomiting out all those risen guys right here, so that's pretty cool. Like that idea. We actually got some new lore.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world.
Yeah.
But the sight of the Wretched Mothers
Ooh.
still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's sword.
So, actually, could you guys leave in the comments what you would prefer? Would you actually prefer it if I talked over those comments of the game? Would you actually like it if I talked over the quest line as well? Or would you actually prefer it if I went ahead and just talked over it like I'm doing so far? Of course, if you enjoy the story, man, maybe you should buy the game, but yeah, for now I'm just gonna keep talking every single time. So since this is hardcore, I actually want to make sure that I don't get hit at all. Like, this is going to be my objective. I don't ever want to get hit. So I'm just gonna follow the story. I'm just gonna hope that I don't die. That's pretty much it. Of course, I have to play properly. I'll actually have this second ability right now. That's actually... Okay, apparently I can target an area on the ground that's going to spawn a lot of arms out of the ground, as you can see right there. Pretty cool ability. Probably not gonna use it for that long because, well, you know, probably not the best abilities those guys have. Actually, I'm gonna check if I have my music. No, I actually do have my music on. Maybe I should put it up a little bit. There we go. Bumped it up a little bit. Oh, another Wretched Mother. This is actually the second one we are meeting. Actually, we have a little bit of dungeon right there on the map, as you can see. So, we can probably go ahead and actually go down there, meet some stronger monsters, maybe get some extra loot. That'd be cool, maybe. Oh. I'm just gonna micro like I'm fighting the most elite monsters already, because, well, I don't really want to die at all. Dying seems like a really bad idea, because, well, that'd be a really short let's play, I guess. Yeah, actually this simple dagger is already an improvement to what we had. Actually, I have the option on to auto-equip items that I do not yet have a slot for, so I auto-equip the buckler, the shield that I got. So already having a little bit of an advantage. Right there we see our first yellow mob. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and actually micro the shit out of those guys. Don't actually need to micro against this guy. We have a lot of health bulbs already lying on the ground. Picking up some gloves, actually. Yeah, already having a nice new gloves. Well, really, there's nothing else in this room to actually care about, so that's kind of sad. So yeah. Quill Fiend. It's kind of funny when you actually play softcore. There's a lot of things you don't really realize, because a lot of stuff you just run into and you don't really care about, because, well, if you die you can just do it all over again, and that way it actually gets pretty damn easy. But yeah, actually I was watching this series of oh, level 3 already. I actually was watching this series of hardcore of Force SC2 strategy, and actually he just finished his hardcore campaign already on his on normal difficulty on his, what is it? I guess it was a wizard, yeah. So yeah, we actually already finished that one, and I actually got the idea to do it myself from his kind of video. It seemed like a lot of fun to actually make, and there's really a reason I was thinking about, yeah, why would I not make it? Right, I can actually put a video of one of those every other day or every third day. It's a lot of fun to play for myself, and if I survive for a while, I can actually make a lot of videos, right? I hope I can actually survive for a while. Maybe I will fail horribly and actually die already. That'd be really bad. I could see myself failing though. That's something I would do. So yeah, looks like we have another Wretched Mother, even though we already killed 3. But those arms are screaming, man. Those arms are pretty scary, I gotta say.
Tristram, Diablo's evil lingers everywhere.
Ooh, Diablo's evil lingers everywhere. So the normal style of this game, actually, like as soon as you maybe it's doable in normal mode to actually not die, but if you actually play on once you go up in level, like Nightmare, Hell, and especially Inferno, you will just start dying so damn often. It's really sick.
Could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Oh man.
Should she?
Yeah, we're gonna help find Uncle Deckard Cain.
Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first.
Okay.
The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
Okay. So yeah, we have to go to this cathedral, but first we need to go to Adria's hut, apparently. So open the gate for me, Leah. Thank you.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She
Adria's
died when
your
I was
mom.
very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Did you know your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Ooh. Okay, so apparently Leah is a pretty shady youth, I gotta say. Actually, her dad apparently died fighting demons, or in the first come of the demons, and her mom is actually lost forever. People say she's a witch or so. Did you already mention that? Nope, she didn't mention that yet, but I already spoiled it. I'm sorry, guys.
Hidden cellar.
Oh, a hidden cellar. Let's go there.
This is a place of power. Your mother hid her secrets here.
People
Ooh.
said she was a witch.
Yeah, right now she says it actually that she was a witch. Okay.
Captain Dalton!
There we go. Captain Dalton? What you doing here, Captain? So yeah, I'm just gonna hit and run pretty much. Right now, actually, I got mana as a witch doctor, but man, what am I gonna need mana for if all my casts don't really take take mana at all? Probably have some better abilities really soon. Actually, well, this is always a good one. What do you choose? Do you choose a little bit more chance to block and a few more armor, or you actually choose +1 experience per kill? I'm probably gonna go with your +1 experience, just so I will level up a little bit quicker. That's probably gonna be useful.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal.
Ooh.
What I've seen of it is disturbing.
It's kind of weird. She actually lived really nearby her mom, and she only just now realized she was living in this cave rather.
Stay here and study your mother's secrets. We may have need of them.
Yeah. Thank you, no problem.
To me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart.
Oh.
I consoled him as best I could. Regardless.
So right now we actually have to go to the cathedral and find Uncle Deckard Cain. Because, well, where is he? Where's Uncle Deckard Cain? He went for research, I think, to the cathedral, but he hasn't come home. So we have to find out what he is up to, actually, and what he is doing. So it's going to take some time to get there. As you can see on the map right now, actually, we have an arrow already pointing there, and as soon as I hit my map hotkey, which is tab for me, I actually have this this circle on the ground that shows me where I need to go. Of course, I need to walk quite a bunch, as always. Hey, a dead villager. Oh, another lost. Ooh, hello. Hello, Risen. What you doing? So, since this is hardcore, I'm not gonna rush through the content. Normally, I would actually skip a lot of monsters, actually, and just go ahead and kill mostly the elite packs. But in this series, it's probably better if I take my time doing the stuff, because, well, it would be a waste if I'm actually like 10 hours into playing and then die because I'm skipping stuff. That would be pretty silly. And it's also a good idea to actually get some extra good gear while playing hardcore. Enter Cathedral level 1. Okay. Search for signs of Deckard Cain in the Cathedral. Let's do it. Ooh, look at that. Pretty stuff. Oh, I teleported back.
The fire fell from the sky. Strange magic comes from below.
I really got one of those voodoo voices. Like whenever you see a movie with one of those Hollywood movies with one of those voodoo voices or whatever, I don't know. They actually sound like that, and also kind of look like a guy that likes voodoo. Look at my. Actually, look at that thing I got through my lip right there, man. And those earrings. I gotta say, they look a lot like me in real life. Oh, just kidding. I don't have earrings. I don't have a lip ring either, I'm sorry. Get some new lore.
Foul new disease has taken hold in this land, and the carrion bats are near the heart of it. Since returning to Tristram, I have seen their numbers surge. The evil forces that
Carrion bats.
lurk
Oh,
here give them
level 4 already.
And I fear that the
Please kill me. I don't want to change.
You don't want to change? What's going on? Oh, he's changing. Hello. Hello. Ooh, right now I can summon zombie dogs. That sounds cool. Yeah, that's actually at the point where I stopped playing Witch Doctor, so I didn't get too far. New, summon zombie dogs. Summons 3 zombie dogs for the depths to fight at your side. Each dog deals 9% of your weapon damage as physical per hit. Okay, that sounds cool. Let's go ahead and actually do that. I actually already got another ability as well, except for Poison Dart. Throw a jar with 4 spiders that attack nearby enemies. Oh no, I don't like that one. I'm gonna prefer my Poison Dart. Sounds like a better idea. So right now actually I got 3 of those summoning guys that I already summoned that are going to fight for me. And apparently in the top left corner I can see how many are already up. So that's gonna be useful for what's going to happen. I probably need to keep an eye out on that and actually see what's going on. I can actually right click them, but that doesn't really do anything. So looks like we actually have to go. We can actually go either bottom or to the left. We're just gonna continue this way, I guess. Probably gonna be the most interesting way. So let's see. More carrion bats. Oh, actually those dogs are really strong, man. I didn't have to do anything right there. They were just killing everything. So maybe Witch Doctor is a really good choice for a hardcore character. I actually saw some people complaining on the official Battle.net forums that the Witch Doctor was underpowered, and I was doing some research and I was like, screw it. If you play properly, you can do any character, right? So, talking about imbalance and all that stuff, I never liked it, and it's always a bad idea actually to talk about imbalance. If you're good enough, you're gonna be able to do it anyway. That's a useless chest actually. I only got 13 gold out of that chest. So many zombies. So I actually got done clearing Inferno Act 1 on my Barbarian a while ago, and that was actually a pretty interesting experience because, well, Act 1, I gotta say, it was incredibly easy. Well, it wasn't incredibly easy, but I gotta say it wasn't hard either. I had a pretty easy time doing that, and I was a little bit disappointed with how it was going that far. I mean, I pretty much managed to do it in just a few hours, and it wasn't that much harder than Hell ability. You just needed some proper gear. I actually saved up money all the way from like level 55 or 50-ish. I saved up all the money that I had, and so I could actually buy some decent gear all the way. Once I hit level 60, oh, nice pants actually. So I actually saved up some money to do that kind of stuff, and once I hit level 60 on my Barbarian, I pretty much bought a lot of gear right away, and that was actually such an easy way to get through Act 1, because I didn't have a lot of money. I had like 200k or so, and I all spent it on level 60 gear, upgrading pretty much every item that I had on my Barbarian. But as soon as I hit level 60 and I went through Act 1, it was so easy, and I was like, I thought it would be a lot harder. And then I got into Act 2, and man, like the first few steps in Act 2 were pretty decent, but as soon as you got a little bit further and you met those birds that actually shoot those green flies, it became kind of impossible, because like 2 hits of those flies and I was already dead, and I was like, I'm gonna need like 5 million at least to buy some decent gear and get through this this second act. So, oh, actually, got a little bit of cutscene right here. Ooh, look who's there. It's Gandalf. Look at him. You shall not pass. Ooh, what's that? I should have put the subtitles on, I think. Could still do that. So yeah, reading through the forums, it looked like Witch Doctor was pretty much going to be one of the hardest choices to play hardcore mode on. Of course, probably for me the Barbarian would be the easiest, but man, I don't really want to do that. That'd be kind of boring. I don't wanna be the boring guy. I actually wanna have fun while playing this. So I might die early on. I hope not. I hope I can actually make it at least to Diablo and actually finish the first difficulty of the game, and maybe actually get some work done in Inferno, in Nightmare. I'm just gonna go actually ahead and just kite all my monsters, all the hard monsters at least, and try to get as many of those healed bulbs. Right here you can see those red bulbs on the ground that are actually health bulbs, and gonna try and get as many of them as I can. It's gonna be so much easier. So looks like we get a little bit of a damage increase from using this bow. Right now my damage is 9.15 and now it's 11, almost 12. So that's going to be useful. Just gonna be using that, and
Thank you, but why did you risk yourself for me?
I don't know, man.
You needed my help.
Come.
I must return you to Leah.
Oh, I'm so nice for him.
Hear that Leah is well. I
Yeah.
fear the worst. I learned of this
Well, at least he loves his the kid that he raised, right?
We must
He likes to hear that she's well and that kind of stuff. So let's listen to this little bit of cutscene actually.
I have kept my word to Leah and rescued her uncle Cain.
Yep.
I pulled him from the clutches of the Skeleton King, who still holds the golden star.
So the story so far is that we actually we went to look after Deckard Cain, and we wanted to check out because, well, there's this star that fell from the ground or from the air, and we have no idea what this star is. And Cain went to actually check up on it, but Leah, I wasn't sure where Cain was, so we actually managed to live him. Actually, we were already standing next to each other, and she was like, "Yeah, Uncle, there you are."
Tell me of the
So let's ask what Deckard knows of this fallen star.
The end days surely points to it as a sign that the end
Ooh.
has begun.
Please, Uncle.
Not more of your stories.
All that matters now is that you're back.
So there we go. Managed to do the first part of the quest of Hardcore so far.
Was once our beloved lord.
So that guy that actually was blocking the path of Deckard Cain was the Skeleton King, and apparently he was the lost king of this place, and
Defeated.
well,
It seems
he's risen to plague his land once again, like Deckard is saying.
the unformed land. Yet he stands
And apparently, the Skeleton King is going to give me more information about this fallen star, so we actually need to go ahead and do it.
our blacksmith Hadrig. He knows.
And apparently, to kill this guy, to kill this Skeleton King, we are going to need to talk to the blacksmith. So later in the game, the blacksmith will actually be over there, but right now, sadly, he is not here. So actually, let's go ahead and sell our stuff that we have right now. Tashun the miner is a vendor right here. He actually sells gear as well, but I realized while playing to the softcore version of this game, it's kinda a waste of money to buy gear from vendors. So I'm just gonna go ahead and actually sell all the stuff that we have. I could actually sell those shields and blue items, but I'm probably not gonna sell anything that isn't at least worth like 3k or so, because it's just going to take up a lot of time, and I don't really feel like doing it. So we have this merchant right here. Let's see what he sells.
Care of whatever I sell you.
No, he's just selling some more items for. Actually, there's a vendor right. Yeah, I think that's vendor right there that actually sells some nice rings. I wonder if I can afford them.
blacksmith. Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Yeah, we need to find the crown of Leoric to actually kill the Skeleton King.
Those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how
I've been putting all down, but how can I kill my own wife? It must be done, blacksmith. So apparently everyone who gets bitten will be infected by the plague. This is like a zombie apocalypse in Diablo 3. Like all those horror movies. Like what was it called? What's that series called? I forgot what that series is called. Land of the Risen Dead. The Walking Dead. Yeah, the Walking Dead. That's what it's called. Actually, they have you this kind of story as well, pretty much. So there we go, leveling up to level 5 so far without any kind of problem. I don't think I used any potions thus far. Probably should have actually gone ahead and bought some potions. Even though I don't think I'm gonna need them, it's always going to be useful to actually have like 10 of them, like at the back of my hand. So, my love, forgive me. I wonder where that accent is from. It's probably like Irish or Scottish or something. Help me! So we are gonna go ahead and actually kill this guy's wife right now. This guy actually, apparently his wife was bitten as well by the plague, and before he's going to help us find the crown for Leoric, we need to kill her, so there we go. Easy peasy. We actually found some nice, chest armor right there. It's actually pretty decent. Plus 8% extra gold, and melee attackers take 1 damage per hit. Not bad.
I couldn't have done this without you.
I couldn't have done this without you.
My name is Hedrig Aemon.
What's up,
I
nigga?
need your assistance, Hedrig. I search for the crown of Leoric.
Yeah, we
I
need
can
the crown.
help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather.
Oh, man, everything in this game is connected.
Cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there,
Okay.
tell him to get back to
So, you'll find his tomb in the cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. So maybe you should actually go and check that out. See what is going on right there. We need to find another item apparently before we can get the crown. Actually, let's see if I can afford one of those rings. Yeah, as you can see right here. +1 vitality. Well, I'm not gonna need that, but this one is pretty... No, actually... that one isn't that amazing either. Attack speed increased by 3%. No, not gonna use. Nope, not gonna do it. The Weeping Hollow. Find the Cemetery of the Forsaken in the Weeping Hollow. So, oh, we got one of those fatties. Named Grotesque in this game. I just call them fatties, look at them. And there's Blizzard with their racist jokes, thinking that every fat guy is filled with fish. I don't really understand how they came to that conclusion. It's a little bit interesting how they did that, but... They're Blizzard. They're the big company that makes every amazing game in the world. So I'm not gonna argue with them, but man, it's kind of weird to actually assume that fat guys are all... Oh, actually we have a yellow fat guy, interesting. So yeah, apparently they assume every fat guy is filled with... Guys, attack this fat guy. There we go. We already downed him, so let's see. Oh, he actually dropped a purple item. Pretty decent. Let's see if it's a good item. At the early part of the game, every item you get is pretty much always an improvement. Did I not pick... Oh, actually I picked it up at a ward right away, so it's a belt. Regenerates 1 life per second. I guess that's okay. Nothing major, of course, but you know, what can you expect at level 5 or 6? Yeah, level 5. Leveling goes so quick at this part of the game that I don't even realize how quick it's actually going. So, how long have we been playing for right now? I guess we've been playing for like half an hour almost. I'm gonna continue a little bit longer, but I think about making those kind of videos actually for about half an hour long. That'd probably be most interesting to watch. Because, well, it's going to be a pretty nice time actually to make those videos, I guess. So right now, actually, oh, one of my doggies died, so I'm just going to respawn more of them. And right now, I'm just going to follow the path. I don't want to go too far off. It's going to be an interesting trade-off, because, well, the further I wander off the path, of course, the easier it gets to actually find gear and get more gold. But it's also going to be the riskier, because the more I go off the path, the easier it will be to actually get stuck between a bunch of mobs and actually get owned that way. And of course, how like the more I walk off this path, the more I wander off the path, the more boring it will be. So you know, it's gonna be an interesting trade-off on how that's going to work out. Right now, actually, I can actually just go off and gather a little bit of gold. Yeah, we can actually there's more. This is actually just Wretched Mothers, but you know, they just gave them a different name to be like, yeah, we put about 500 different kind of characters into this game, but actually it's just the same kind of character all over again with different names. But you know, different names is different stuff, right? Changes the game completely. I kind of like it though. Pretty cool that they keep coming back with the same stuff. Makes the game a little bit interesting because, well, they get stronger, so they get stronger as well as quickly as time goes on. More fat guys that explode into fish that crawls everywhere when you shoot them and then disappears into the depths of the earth. All of a sudden, be gone with them. So right now actually. Looks like we are at the part that we have to go to. Hey, actually some dead guys trying to get up this place. Actually, they were called Risen earlier on, and now they're called Ravenous Death. I don't even know how to call that in English or how to pronounce that in English. Oh, my English isn't that bad, but man, I'm not fluent in English if you might have noticed just yet. Oh well. I think this is going to be a nice point to actually cut off this video. Let's go into this dungeon, into the Devout Crypt, and I think that's going to be a good point to cut off this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment in the section below of what you think of this kind of video, and I will be ahead and reading all the comments. And I want to thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!